DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo, Crypto Nation! What's going on? It is another Friday. Fantastic Friday! Got an FA. Yo, cause DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome. Yo, what's going on, everybody? As you see, I'm the lone wolf today. Of course, you know, Doge Lord behind these awesome hats where you can get them at dogelord.com. Don't delay by today. You can get, you know, he's at work right now, so I can cut him a little slack. But we got Mikkel with the, you know, the sinuses stuff going on, just like me, called allergies. He took a Benadryl, passed out. I've been trying to call him and everything, text him. Nope, he's out. Cold, of course. And then Gundy just woke up, so he should be, you know, he's got to get himself presentable and all that good stuff. He might even be making a grumpy. What is going on, all you awesome motherfuckers out there? We got Tech Man. Yo, we got Jason the Tiger Osborne. I kind of like it like that, too, you know. What up, Emmanuel? What up, what up? We got Gordon. What's going on? Yeah, it's like I'm trying to get everybody here. Don't know what's going on. So it's just a me right now. So until Doge Lord gets he's on his way home from work, but you better not be texting and driving, dude. I'm just saying, I'm gonna call you out on that. You're texting and driving. I got you. So I hope everybody's week has been amazing. I know mine has been very, very busy. I've got some stuff that, you know, some video stuff that I've been waiting to do. Haven't had a chance to do it because I'm working on a pretty big project on the background that I can't really discuss. But soon you'll all find out about it one way or another. Yeah, no problem, Jason. Anytime. Yeah, usually with the data lines, as long as the solder joints aren't broken and the pinout inside is undamaged, you can have it leaned over a little bit, you know. It's not ideal, but as long as everything's making connection, you're good to go. And guys, we all know about El Salvador making Bitcoin that legal tender, and that the central bank and the IMF are having a heart attack over because for the first time there's a competition to something that they don't control. I fucking love it. And then you've got El Salvador putting together volcanic mining. Yo, that's some renewable energy resources right there. Oh, that's too funny. Gerbil's like, yo, I can't wait to lose the Newegg Shuffle again next week. Buy more Ovaltine. Oh, yeah, I mean, you can't go to bed these days unless you've gotten your Newegg rejection letter for the potential to buy a GPU overpriced. Yes, I love that, you know. I know that's like Mikkel's like favorite pastime event is, you know, entering in to the Newegg Shuffle on like 3 or 4 different accounts just to get some rejections. Not one time has he won since he's been doing this, and that's been, I think he started doing this in like December of last year. Still hasn't gotten it one time. I've gotten it once. Got a GPU and a with a motherboard and a CPU with a AIO 360 rad. So not bad, but good God, it was a 6900 XT garbage card, dude. I'm just saying. If you make 50 emails, You too can win an overpriced GPU. Not financial advice. Nope, not any all. But I've been sitting here researching in on what everything's been going on in El Salvador and all the people that are hating on them. It's been hilarious. And then just to see Brock Pierce took it upon himself to go over there as a Bitcoin ambassador, probably telling the people over at El Salvador that all shitcoins are just as equal as Bitcoin, especially that shitty EOS. It's like, if it's not Bitcoin, it's a fucking shitcoin. And then they're going to be sitting there using volcanic energy, which is like awesome. Just tap into the natural resource you have around you. And it's so funny to sit there and see all these places fighting on the energy situation with Bitcoin going, especially, what was that senator? I forget what her, Senator Elizabeth Warren, I think it was, where she's like, Bitcoin is so energy inefficient, and it's gonna boil the seas if we go to a Bitcoin standard. It's like, not really, if you think about it. It costs what, 79 cents to print every currency, any kind of paper note, whether it's $1 to $100, right? And then you got to give it to a central bank. So now you got people involved on everything. So you're just bleeding inefficiency. You're bleeding money out. You're bleeding energy everywhere. So actually having currency is very energy inefficient in every which way, shape, or form. Shiba Inu for the win. Get out of here. Where's the ban hammer? I need a ban. Tech man, ban him. Everybody ban him. Shink, if you would like to do that, that is a decision all on you. If you like banks and stuff like that, you can either choose XRP or just stay in the banks. I think you would lose less by staying in the banks than you would having XRP, but that's just me. Shiba Inu is poo-poo. It's a joke. / ban me. Yeah. Man, where is this Gundy? He's like, just woke up. Be right there. He must be doing a grumpy. Has to be. But it's really kind of funny that, it's like with all the energy FUD that's been coming out onto Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is just proving that it is the most efficient out there. It's like it's utilizing energy. Yeah, so does everything else. And you got Ethereum going, hey, we want to do proof of stake because we want to be, energy efficient. And it's like, not really if you think about it, because now you've got a Ethereum Foundation, you got an Ethereum core development team. There's 3 different pieces of Ethereum that are making a centralized decision on how Ethereum's going. So you have all these people that are basically, when you go to work, that's proof of work. The entire world runs on proof of work because proof of work is the most efficient thing out there, guys. It's like, if that was the case, then we wouldn't be working. We'd all be able to sit down on our asses and just get fat, right? Gundy. Man, you're in the chat, but you're not on stream. What the hell? Time's ticking, bro. No, Shank, no. Crypto McKell passed out because he's got allergies and took a Benadryl, passed the fuck out. We've got Doge Lord who's on his way home, and of course we've got Jay the weatherman. I'm sure he's got stuff with the kids, or I'm not sure what's going on with him. I'm like kind of like going through the chat here, and I don't see that he popped up on here. helpful could have been up on here if you wanted to join in too. It is no problem, but we're just waiting for people to come on. Gundy's like, booting. It's like, you guys need a crypto manager. Yeah, that's not going to help this one. I mean, not at all. I was sitting here 20 minutes ahead of time, sitting here going, where's everybody? Hello? But, like I was saying, I mean, Bitcoin being the most efficient way to utilize energy, because of the fact that you don't have so many different hands involved trying to get paid in the process, which makes currency, fiat, the most inefficient thing to utilize. The only other thing that I think that's just as efficient will be, gold, but still, now you've got the inefficiency of storage, you've got the inefficiency of movement, because now you have to it takes a lot of energy to move it as well as to store it. So there's characteristical flaws even with gold and silver. Of course, Bitcoin solves this. Ethereum thinking that the proof of stake is going to be the most efficient. It will be at first, and then we'll see how inefficient it is, because it's going to be a rich man game at that point. 32 ETH to be a staker, and then your coins are locked up on there for a certain amount of time, so you're providing a false narrative of price growth. Who else finds it funny that a spoiled rich kid says crypto is dirty power, but runs a factory off of coal and nuclear fired power, makes a cars full of oil byproduct plastics and toxic batteries. Oh yeah. Fusion, yeah, but fusion, we haven't figured out how to really, quote unquote, have sustainable fusion. It takes so much energy to get it going, and then it takes a bunch of energy to keep it going. We haven't figured that out. Not yet. Not saying it's beyond us, but we haven't done it yet. Welcome to the FA Friday with the solo nemesis. Yes. But it's really kind of funny that you got people like Brock Pierce that are going up over to El Salvador to try to pollute muddy the waters up. Thank God there was somebody that's been working with them for months and told them all about people like Brock Pierce. Just because your name is Brock Pierce and you did a few movies when you were a kid, helped start up EOS, doesn't make you the crypto ambassador. Oh, you're talking about the few. Okay, with the Flux snapshot. Oh yeah, that's actually more McKell's wheelhouse on that one. I don't stay 100% up to date with Flux Network. I do remember now that you say it that the Fusion app back up for Flux snapshots. Nice. But yeah. lot of interesting stuff, and now we have Paraguay that is already drafting up a bill to make Bitcoin legal tender over there. It starts off with a couple of small fringe countries accepting it as legal tender. It's kind of interesting, especially with how El Salvador is going to be doing this. So because it's Bitcoin's now legal tender over there, all merchants have to accept cash and Bitcoin. Some people might argue, well, now you're forcing them to take Bitcoin. What happens if they don't want Bitcoin? Well, that's fine. El Salvador actually has a trust fund that for any vendor that does not want to hold on to Bitcoin and would rather have cash, they can instantaneously send it out and get cash. They don't have to hold on to it. You're just making them have to. Ooh, we got the Doge Lord. Doge Lord got home before Gundy could fire up his PC.
Yo! What is up, all you sexy motherfuckers? Hey, check it out.
Ooh, got some freshness.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, snaps. Nice. Print
All right,
quality.
just balls in here. I'm taking this shit off.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm surprised you have it on. And we got the Gundys in his house. Yo. Nice of you to finally wake up.
Yeah.
And somebody's got their volume on.
Yeah, hang on a sec.
And we got the Gundys in the house. There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and crispy.
Oh, yeah.
What is up? What is up? Oh my gosh, it is fucking awesome Friday.
Hells yeah. And I was sitting here just talking about the El Salvador and the shitcoin Pierce going over there trying to act like he's the crypto ambassador, right?
Yeah, I heard you say that. That was
We have those?
ridiculous.
Oh God, yeah. So it's like he was fucking shilling all their projects. Oh yeah, they're just as good as Bitcoin. You should accept it as currency too. It's like, no, Bitcoin or it's shitcoin. Anything else is a waste of energy. It's like if people want to sit there and rip on Bitcoin for being a waste of energy, they should just look at all the other 3,000 cryptocurrency and
let's not forget
that's the problem over there.
Let's not forget, you did say it costs like 79 cents to print a dollar. It costs 79 cents to print a $100 bill. But also, let's not forget how much it costs to
move it.
transport.
Yeah, you have to move it. You have to have the ink to put onto it. You've got to have, it's like there is so much inefficiency bled in currency. I mean, hell, you can even sit there and take it to the human malware drugs that they're forcing everybody to take.
Oh yeah.
It's like you're forcing people to take this stuff, but you're putting trucks all over the place, to ship this across the country. I mean, it's just everything that the government does bleeds.
It's run with inefficiency.
Yeah, 100% bad efficiencies.
It's like what our buddy Elon said.
Second, I got a phone call.
He said BTC was, too bad for the environment, but
right,
where
cool.
you get your batteries for your Teslas.
Hey, Tech Man, that's a nice
mining,
tunnel
maybe?
snake you got there.
Give me 1 second, guys. You guys showed up at the right time. I got someone knocking on my door.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Oh man,
Urge Lord.
how you been, Gundy?
How's the West Coast?
Hot as balls, like shit. I'm fucking sweating all over. Of course, it's too expensive to run the air conditioner. We got fans on everywhere, but that ain't doing it. I need to get those J Miner industrial fans that he's got in that mining room of his.
Oh, yeah. Hurricane force winds.
That's the only way to cool off this house. Holy crap. It's ridiculous.
But, East Coast is the best coast. We'll welcome you back if you want to come.
Oh, I would love to go back. But there's a few things that I have to accomplish first.
Yeah, I know. Got family and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Have family man life.
Plus, I mean, the only way to move solo as cheaply as possible is to find a roommate. And yeah, I have a whole family to move. I need a house.
I know, right?
Start counting and setting over here and here and anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a hustle. Hustle and grind on everything.
That's true, man. No one's going to do it for you.
Oh, seriously, nobody cares more about your life than you do.
Hey, no one can destroy it as fast as you can either.
That is true. Don't take your crypto gains to the casino.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's what you're doing when you play with DeFi, right? Isn't that the casino?
I mean, essentially,
It's
right?
slightly different.
I don't know. It's 9 times out of 10 you lose. I mean, look at Mark Cuban. I mean, not only did he
Mark
help.
Cuban was promoting a coin, and the second it went listed on Coinbase, everybody was like, "Hey, now's the time to sell."
Yeah, right.
Kind of like Dogecoin or anything else that gets listed on Coinbase.
but
At
it's
first, once it gets there, crash.
But
Yeah.
it's really funny because this is with the Titan. So he actually sold the fucking top.
Yeah.
Bought a little
what you
bit.
do, man.
He bought a little bit more because he thought that the devs were adding more liquidity, and they fucking rug pulled. And now he's like going across everywhere, going, "I got scammed." It's like, dude, we can see where you sold right here, and you
know,
bought
right?
a little bit here, so you're gonna cry because you rolled the dice a second time, and you're be like, "Oh, government, please save me. I didn't do any research.
Isn't
I'm
he
just as stupid
accredited
as."
investor?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
shouldn't he know better?
Oh yeah, and it just shows that that accredited investors are just
According
as
to the government, he should be more qualified than anybody to invest.
Right, and it just showed that he's just as stupid as us plebs.
Buy the rumor, sell the news.
Except
Everybody
that,
knows
I mean, the plebs that are here, we should all be buying that bizzity bit. Not these shit coins.
If
Well, you
buy some
trade the
shitcoins-
shit coins to buy more bitcoins, right?
Yep.
I mine shits for bits, you know.
That's right. Turn my shit.
It's
to
no
bit.
different. I don't have mining rigs, so I got a DCA into the shitcoin. When it pumps, then hello Bitcoin.
Right. And then you got all these.
What is up, everybody in the chat? We got Unknown Crypto, Shank Diesel, Gundy Stuff and Things, Cryptechologies. What up?
Yo.
Glad you got your swag, buddy. Awesome pictures. Awesome pictures. Believe it or not, I posted that on Instagram, and like almost immediately, I got somebody messaging me saying, "Hey, I want to promote your shit." And he sent me like 6 profiles that he has, all over like 300K.
Nice.
Very nice.
He's like, $45, I will promote you on every single channel. I'm like, I'll give you a trial run.
Yeah. Do you give a first timer discount?
You know?
Yeah, and it's like, you know, and whenever I see people with like 4 or 5 counts like that, it's like, okay, so how much bleed over do you have of the same people through all those accounts? And how much are they, how many of them are bought and paid for bots?
Dead accounts, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing is like when somebody messages you, definitely look at their profile. Don't just look at the first number. Check their posts. See how much interaction is going
Right,
on.
their
how many
engagement
likes, how many
stuff,
comments, engagement. Yes, and he seemed to have some pretty fair engagement, like almost like 3,000 likes, you know, per post. I'm like, okay, I'll give you a trial run. That's it.
Right.
Well, you know, when you got 100,000 subscribers and only 3 people in your life, you got to kind of question. You know,
How much did you pay for that one?
Yeah.
Or did you buy
Dan
somebody's dead account?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes that happens. You know,
Yep.
people actually build accounts for the sole purpose of selling them.
Yep.
What is this, World of Warcraft? Jesus.
Hey, you know what? World of Warcraft showed the model works.
Yep.
It sure does.
It doesn't
man.
have to be on one platform. You can do it on multiple platforms. Yep. Build it up, sell it, rinse and repeat.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything you do that with everything but shitcoins.
Yeah, once you rinse, you don't repeat.
No, yeah, you're done. You wash your hands, you walk away. Mic drop.
One and done, baby. Pump and dump.
Right? Ugh. All puns intended.
Yo.
Right.
Man,
So what the hell are you sleeping all day for? You work all night or something, Gundy?
you know how I roll.
You know he got the grave shift.
I go to bed at like 3 p.m.
So your job's got you up all night now?
Oh, I mean, I'd like to have night job first, and then I'll work on a day job, and then you guys probably won't see me for a couple weeks or months.
Nice.
You gotta stack fiat, get out of debt.
Right. And it's hard to do it when especially in the area that you're in, because it's so fucking expensive out there.
It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. DC and California are not cheap. Neither's New York.
Nope. And it's funny they bring up New York because as people are leaving, the price of everything still keeps going up.
And it will too.
Yeah, they're not learning their lesson.
Nope.
You want to keep people, you got to make some changes. They're like, no.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about the food shortage they're trying to enact in this country.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna wake up one day, there's gonna be no beef and chicken, and then Gates is gonna be like, Soylent Green just for you.
Yeah,
no, thank you.
Well, that's if Gates isn't in prison already.
Oh God, yeah.
We can always hope. We can always hope.
But he could probably just buy his way out.
Him and Fraudsy.
Fraudgy.
Yeah, Fraudsy.
Get the Fraudgy ouchie.
Right.
I mean, if you're into that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was always told not to take experimental drugs when I was growing up, but
Right.
Especially if they're not FDA approved. Haven't had any testing whatsoever.
it's like Billy Bob could have made that shit in his bathtub. You don't know.
Right.
Drink it. It makes you go blind.
Yeah.
Taines is like, just picked up some steaks for tomorrow night. Tomorrow, my brother and hopefully my nephew is able to come. But we're going to the beach and having a barbecue.
Good. It's Daddy's Day this weekend.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Happy Daddy's Day to everybody out there.
Right.
By the way, I got some really cool Bitcoin Dad and Doge Dad and Crypto Dad T-shirts on DogeLord.com now.
Oh yeah, 'tis the season.
I put them up like over the course of the past month.
That's
Totally
cool.
forgetting that Father's Day was around the corner. Like,
Well,
dude,
you
I don't
did it
even remember my own
subconsciously,
birthday.
so it's okay.
You expect me to remember Father's Day? Like when it comes to holidays and whatnot, I'm horrible. Christmas is about it. Christmas and Valentine's. Don't let it forget that one.
Valentine's Day. It was made up by the greeting card companies.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know that there's actually a Valentine's Day for men, right?
No.
Yeah, it's March 14th. Look it up.
Is it Divorce Day?
No. No. Google March 14th holiday.
Jeez. How about we DuckDuckGo it instead? I'm really tired of that Google.
Duck go it then.
Right.
See what it says.
Google can take a long walk off a short pier.
And they're Stanford. Was it Stanford or Harvard? I think it was Harvard. Put out a statistical chart, and they were showing the growth of basically the
Cryptology knows what day it is.
So basically, they were showing like everybody's like wealth before the whole pandemic, and they've been showing the data up until now, and it's really kind of funny. The people making below $27,000 a year has basically lost almost 25% of their wealth through this pandemic. The middle class, which is making between anything above 27,000 to 60,000, has lost 3% of their wealth, while anybody making above 60,000 is making they're doing really good for themselves right now. They're actually up 2.8%.
Woo! Holla.
So people making above 60,000 or more a year, but it really starts to hit in where it's once you hit over 400,000, then it's like exponential growth.
Good thing I'm under 400. You know.
Right. And then places that had the hardest lockdowns saw the biggest drawdowns from the middle class and in the lower class.
Hey, we're glad to hear that, Taines. He says, Taines says, that's odd. I make below 35K and I am up, not down. Glad to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that it's like that for every single person.
There's always an exception.
Right. But this is just from what they were sitting there and tracking overall.
Yeah, general stats.
Yeah, just general purpose. I mean, I lost my job. I'm actually doing better now than I was working. It's like, oh, imagine that. Being an entrepreneur, you actually make more money? Wow.
And you don't have to pay your employees either.
Right. and the government's handing out universal basic income.
Well, you can give yourself universal basic income, yeah.
Well, that's
just
what
pay yourself through your company like $5 an hour.
See that, but that's what the mining rigs are all about, you know.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not firing any one of them anytime soon.
Yeah. You stay on, and you like it.
Right.
RTX 580, you're fired.
That's RX.
Whatever the fuck. I'm not a miner.
You were almost right.
I was almost there.
Right.
I'm
You added
catching
it.
the lingo, but every once in a while something will slip.
We still love you, bro.
Right.
I'm getting my GTX and the RX mixed up.
Well, you know, I don't think you'd have time to mine, you know, with all the Doge stuff you're doing.
Dude, oh my god. It's been amazingly busy. You know, just this past weekend, Chunk Change's wife, Pocket Change, and I put together some swag for Pocket. And
Some girly swag?
yeah.
Woo!
And I know, right? Doge Lord finally has women's merch again.
Right. Got that little feminine touch. Damn.
Well, now that there's actually a demand for it. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah. After
Maybe the
hooking
wife
up,
might like some.
yeah. I hooked up Cryptocology, Simon Future, with some more merch on his collection, which will eventually be a legitimate collection. It's not going to be an unlimited collection.
I saw the little hat. I was like, yo.
His hat's legit.
Hell yeah.
And then, but no, I hooked him up with a hoodie and another T-shirt, I think. But yeah, Pocket Change had her merch shown on the Chump Change channel, and we got a live reaction from Chump Change, and it was hilarious because the yoga leggings, the yoga pants, right there above the ass, it says "property of Chump Change."
That's right. We own you, bitches.
Too funny.
Oh man. Hey,
Too funny.
Simon, if you need leggings, like if there's a demand for leggings in your collection, we'll schedule another call.
Oh yeah. Ask and you shall receive. Dojo.com. Buy today, don't delay.
Ooh. Yep. Probably gonna have to enlarge the logo. That way I can just get the lines inside the diamond and make that part of the pattern on the legs.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's legit.
So much FA.
Right.
Speaking of FA, I haven't made an announcement yet. Is it time
Ooh,
for an announcement?
I don't think people have dropped enough FAs in chat.
I'm wondering if people are getting tired of it. I mean, I haven't seen
I
any
know.
FAs except from Gundy.
Right. Well, I've seen a couple, but I mean, it's just like random conversation FAs, though.
See, we got the helicopters going on. We need a heli
great.
tank. When will YouTube allow gifts? Yo, we're getting some FAs in the chat.
I need to see the whole chat spammed with FA. I'm just saying, it needs to be an FA buffet.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
I just thought of that now. Was that
so delicious?
that just like came to mind? I was like, oh, that sounds great.
Sounds scrumptious.
Scrumdiddlyumptious.
You guys ready for the announcement?
It looks like they are. It looks like
We're
it's
ready for the
almost,
announcement.
it's
Hurry
almost,
up.
it's almost, and we're good to go.
DCA Adventures, rated F. for fucking awesome.
Woo!
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo! Red, boiling pasta.
What up, Trash
Panda
Panda?
shows up right in time.
There we go. That's commanding the FAs with authority.
That's right. That's right. We love it when Panda drops in.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Love the panda.
And Panda, I do not know if you have a 3080 Ti to test on, but let me know if you want to test with mine. I'll give you access. Ooh.
Hey, Panda.
Access.
I was trying to do a surprise for you, but I actually want to know, do you want to help me test something real quick? You know, maybe not immediately. I got my web developer, and let's see if we can get your merch to show up underneath your YouTube channel.
Oh, so much giggity. That'd be sensual. You wouldn't even have to
Yes.
remember the site. You just click that thing.
Yep. No
For
more
sure,
asking,
Red.
You know, support down below. No, just click the merch you want.
Right.
Click it, or tick it.
He's like, oh wow, how do you do that? It's a secret. We'll go over it in the DMs.
Right.
Man, dropping Dogecoin DMs. That's sensual.
Well, you know, ever since Panda hit 100K, I talked to my web developer, but he's a busy guy. Like, he's already got like 3 other businesses. So helping me out is literally a matter of when he has time. So I got to hit him up again. But yeah, he says it's totally possible. He already tested it on another YouTube channel that he has access to. And he was like, yeah, I could totally do it.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah. You know, YouTube allows you to do embed codes once you're monetized
Ooh.
at a certain level.
Woo!
Blah, blah.
Right.
Oh, the coveted monetization. Poor DCA adventure.
Right.
It's okay. That way we can say, like, fucking shit, and no one cares.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Nobody gives a crap what we say.
Yeah.
Or how we say it, I should say.
and Gundy, you've been around the crypto space for a little bit.
Took a couple moons.
Right? When was Electronium really last really mineable?
Mineable?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Like, on your phone before we took it away?
On like phones.
They had a phone mining platform for
Yes,
a while.
they did.
Yeah.
They did.
That was like
I
more
want
than
to say
4
at
years
least like
ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah. So I got a buddy of mine. He's been in the crypto for probably about 6-7 years. And he used to
What
did he do? He used to mine electronium and stuff like that.
Got like
and-
2 million electronium sitting around.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he drops off the last little reminiscences of his last mining rig.
And how much electronium's on it still?
Oh, he didn't give me a hard drive, but I don't care about any of that. But here we have a Vega 56.
56. Oh, right.
So the guy is a cigarette smoker.
Oh, no.
I plugged it in. Well, he said that one day, he's like, I came home and the rig was off. And he's like, I just unplugged it. He's like, I thought I fucked everything up. Well, I'm sitting here. I cleaned off his caked up fucking
Dust
CPU.
bunnies.
Yeah, the CPU cooler that was clogged up with tar and nicotine. Oh, yeah. And the thing fired back up. And then I'm like looking at the GPU and I like test fired it and I almost barfed. Smelling cigarette getting blown out of this thing.
Oh, the card heated up a little bit.
Oh,
You're like,
I need to hit it with some Febreze, buddy.
It's like you.
That's not Febreze, man.
Oh yeah, this is
You're gonna have to
beyond.
burn
I said
that
you need
shit
to
off.
hit it with some Febreze. Put some Febreze on that bitch.
Wifey's gonna be pissed. She's gonna end up smelling cigarettes and think you smoking again.
Look at the fan.
That's like
Is that
dog hair
dog
and
hair?
nicotine right there, bro.
That's dust being stuck to cigarette smoke.
And
Well, you know
dog
what-
hair? Is that dog hair or cat hair? What is that?
You know what dust is?
No,
right?
it's just dust.
dead skin
The
particles.
strings. It looks
Oh,
like
it's
strings
there's
of
like
fur.
yeah, it's like cobwebs.
Ooh.
And
You had spiders in your GPU.
And just to top it all off, you see that little white dot?
Yeah.
It's never had a screwdriver stabbed through it.
Oh, jeez.
So this thing
God
has
knows what's
never
inside
been
there.
opened up. And he's wondering why it turned off randomly.
You gotta clean those things,
It's like,
man.
oh my god. These are the GPUs you don't want to fucking buy.
I mean, if he was running a 56 on Electronium, he probably has quite a bit of Electronium.
Oh, yeah.
around.
Oh yeah, he's been around for a hot minute. You know, he's got a lot of Monero and stuff like that too. Them GPUs mind a lot of Monero.
Monero.
Oh yeah, it is. Like I fired
Where
up
the code says, "What's up, guys? It looks like that GPU's got crotch crickets."
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
I fired the
station.
He's got a really nice Corsair power supply. I wasn't thinking about it, so I just had this. I just cleaned the motherboard and the CPU, and plugged everything back in just to make sure, see if the board fired up. As soon as the fucking power supply turned on, I was like, God, dude, like, oh, people, please do not trigger the GPU, Jesus. Don't smoke around your fucking shit. If you're a smoker, you need to clean, and that thing is on 24/7, and you smoke next to it, you're gonna have to clean it every couple of weeks.
Every month or two at least.
Exactly, minimal a month.
Like that shit cakes up
There
quick.
is no way that you're gonna get me to believe that this guy ever cleaned his shit.
Especially with that white dot on the back not being tampered with.
Yeah, that was a stool pigeon. You know that.
Yeah, that's the giveaway.
The sticker ratted him out.
Yep. Be like, oh, by the way, I've never been opened.
Oh God, it was just.
What year did that GPU come out?
Oh, dude, that thing's
56?
yeah.
Oh,
It's like dude.
5 years old?
It's like 5-6 years old. Yeah. And I guarantee
We're
you, it's
fucking old, man.
never been opened up ever.
We're getting too old for this game, are we?
I know.
Never.
And then
Never.
and then he buys a couple of RX 570s. And he's like, "Yeah, I got a great deal on them. They're new too." And I'm like, "Hold on here. Let me see why you got this." Oh, 4 gigabytes. That's why you got a deal on this.
Yeah.
These
Cannot
are
mine anything.
useless.
Yeah.
You're gonna be mining.
You can sell them to gamers.
You can mine Ethereum Classic with it temporarily.
Temporarily.
Well, you know,
Until
until
the
the
dad-
bag gets too big.
Till DAG gets too big, or if they fork away and go onto a different algorithm.
Are they supposed to hard fork here soon?
Yep. But I don't think they're changing the algorithm though.
No, they're just adding some
Some features or whatever.
features and facilitating. Well, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Right.
That's why it's, you know, hence the Classico. You know, don't have to worry about that, you know, ETH 2.0 fucking shit up.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny because, like, you know, like Max Voltage got Micah onto a little chat with Red Panda. If you guys hadn't seen that, certainly go back there and watch it. But they're talking about actually implementing this merge at the end of the year, going into Q1 of next year. And then there's a few other people that have talking that are going. It might be a little bit longer than that. I usually whenever I hear a developer, a coder, sitting there going, yeah, this is gonna be like 6 months away. Add 3 more months, minimum.
Panda wants to know if we're in a bear market. I don't.
If I remember what Jay said correctly, if we cross 28K, no.
Below
if
30?
Yeah, below 30, then yes.
Oh, okay.
I
Now,
don't know.
what
I think
usually
we're gonna have a lot of sideways.
what
momentum for a
I
while.
usually tell people, zoom the fuck out.
Yeah,
We
look
are
left.
we are in a fucking 12-year fucking bull run, dude.
Essentially.
So you call a little retracement pulled back in a secular bull market. I'm sorry.
I called that healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely healthy.
There has never been a bull market. There's never been an end to the bull market. And just like, what, Bitcoin's been declared dead 420 times now?
At least.
Every time it drops 5%.
Hey,
Bitcoin's dead.
Oh, we should do a Peter Schiff. So fucking since
That's not like the Colin, is it?
It's almost, but you know how fucking anytime Bitcoin pulls back, Peter Schiff cannot help himself but to see it's correcting. It's going to go to zero. The smart buyers are getting out. Well, now we can actually say that about gold. Since the all-time high of almost $2,000, it's down to almost $1,700 because smart money is now leaving gold. Because people realize that the gold market with the ETF funds are being heavily manipulated, and it's a fucking scam. It should go to zero. Get out now while you can.
They're trying. They're trying to short gold and silver into nothing.
Not financial advice.
Right, exactly.
I don't know, man. I think we're gonna be like pretty much sideways until like fall. And there's so much uncertainty in like all markets at the moment.
Well,
I think they're gonna wait for something to make a move, and then it's either gonna drop or go off.
I think they're waiting to see how many of these countries make Bitcoin legal tender.
I mean, it's definitely not the States, but
no, they're gonna be like, oh, this little know-nothing country just turned Bitcoin into legal tender. We don't have to worry about it. Oh, they're just gonna get them out of office like Omar Gaddafi. These 5 countries have taken Bitcoin in as legal tender. It's really not an issue still. It's like, at what point in time are they going to be like, we can't stop this?
I mean, that happened upon us,
And you got
when it started,
you
right?
got Goldman Sachs and Goldman Sachs getting into Bitcoin. I mean, not Bitcoin, Ethereum. You've got Carl Icahn not getting into Bitcoin, getting into Ethereum. So they're getting into centralized shitcoins because they know that they can extract the value out of that fucking garbage. They plan to get in there to steal all the Bitcoin out of there because that's the easiest. How do you get fucking Bitcoin at a cheap discount? You take it from the fools.
Yeah. You wait for the weekends to drop it.
No, you don't even have to wait for that. You get into a shitcoin and you take the Bitcoin out of the shitcoin. And you get it at a far better value. And then who do you leave behind? The plebs that thought that was the next Bitcoin.
Eatcoin.
Yeah.
Well, what's going to be the next BitConnect? BitConnect 3.0, what's coming out?
I'm going to say that's ETH 2.0.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Hey, what do you think about Elon and Vitalik talking about Dogecoin? And
I think Elon needs to sit down and stop pretending he's an expert.
Right. He's saying that he's a shitty coder. He doesn't know how to run a business, and the only thing that he knows how to do very well.
There's rockets.
No, he puts his hand out for other people to put money in there without it handing him any value. Oh, wait a minute. He does that through the government, extracting value from the working class. Why? Because the working class has POW, proof of work.
I mean, I don't understand how he can. Like, he's a smart dude, so how can he think
not
that
smart.
Bitcoin is worse than like what he's doing with Tesla? Like, you're gonna have to strip mine for the lithium for those fucking batteries.
Right, that he's using child slave labor.
You're worried about freaking coal power or hydropower for a Bitcoin mining farm. Fuck off.
Right.
Well, my question was more towards, do you think any improvement that they bring to Dogecoin is actually going to be worth a damn?
Right. I mean,
as it is right now, Dogecoin was the tether before any tether or USDT actually existed.
Right.
Unofficially, for sure.
Unofficially, yeah. And then you got Vitalik. He's given half of the coins from the Shiba coin, and fucking dumps it on the fucking market, fucking wrecking anybody that was involved with fucking Shiba.
I hope nobody got wrecked on that one.
It just shows how fucking centralized fucking Ethereum is, and how naive Vitalik Buterin is. He might be a good coder, but business-wise and what he's trying to do is not the right direction.
He doesn't have a degree in business or economics.
Right, and that's the fucking problem, is that he's sitting here writing code, I'm going to do it my way. And he has no fundamental understanding of what fucking economics is, and that you are holding on to people's fucking livelihoods in your hand. And here it is, him, personally. The governments around the world can attack him, personally, and shut down the project. Because it is not decentralized. At least with Bitcoin, a whole country can be like, no more. And Bitcoin still moves on.
As long as there's one node left somewhere on,
right?
We're good to
one
go.
node, one mining machine.
Yep,
Network's
that's it.
good to go.
Like, it might take 30 years for your transaction to clear, but it'll still be there.
Right. Unlike Ethereum, unlike Shiba, unlike XRP. It's like you can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. If you can't tell, I'm like kind of like getting into that mindset of taking over heavily armed clowns' ideologies.
You're definitely the Bitcoin maximalist of DCA.
In a sideways and
It's like
bear market.
everything's a shit coin, everything's shit because Bitcoin can do it better.
Right, and especially when you got fucking Taproot being activated. Guess what? Taproot allows smart contracts. Ethereum is not fucking needed. You can deploy the NTF scams onto Bitcoin.
Say
You
what?
said scams.
Scams, yeah.
NTF
NTFs
or NFT?
or NFTs. I'm sorry. NFTs are all fucking scams. Why? Screenshot.
I own your NFT now, boy.
Be like, you paid how much for it? Oh, $64 million? Screenshot. That was free. Man, those guys that are all about that fucking digital art, man, they fucking hate me. It's like, hey, look, I've done it to a couple of them on Twitter, and be like, they're like, yeah, buy my exclusive NFT, and then I post back, hey, look, I got it for free, and I show them the screenshot. It's funny how quickly they go insta-block. It's like, yes, no, my job is done.
Triggering people on the daily.
Oh yeah.
So Limitless Combo says it's social media working itself out on our markets. This COVID and retail getting into markets has created a lot of volatility. We need to see a few years from now when the markets get used to it.
Used to what?
You only need to get used to Bitcoin. Everything else is white noise. But because this is an open, free economy, it allows all these other shitcoins to be able to exist without being censored. And remember, fiat is the original shit coin.
And when they stop allowing shitcoins, that's when the government will make their own and make you use it.
Oh, they're already gonna fucking do that. I mean, you got the digital yuan already. The U.S. is already talking about the digital dollar.
Digital dong.
Yeah.
You get the shaft.
All right, so Limitless Combo specified, he's like, they get used to the white noise, of people trying to pump on social media.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you might get caught on one of those, like if you're a newbie, like once, but you'll realize what to look for after you get caught that one time.
Yeah.
I like what Simon says. He says, the market will always be the market. There is no bull or bear.
No. Exactly. And in a free market, you have a true price discovery. And that's some of the reasons why I am 100% against fucking Bitcoin futures market, and I'm absolutely against fucking the ETFs. Because between those two, more than one person can be the owner of the same fucking Bitcoin. That is what they do to the gold market. That's why the gold market's
Wall Street shit.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's fucking it's the scamsters fucking coming in from traditional markets, like Mark Cuban, and how he fucking helped rug pull people.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah. And now he's crying, going, SEC needs to step in. You guys need to regulate this
Please
more.
save me from my horrible
and you know
financial
what? It
decision.
it almost seems more like an FBI or a CIA op, going, because the FBI, we cracked the Bitcoin wallet open. We were able to recover Bitcoin. It's like, no, you weren't. You fucking got handed that to you. You were given that. You didn't fucking take it.
You guys ready for an announcement?
Or something.
We could be ready for an announcement. Is it the special announcement?
It's the special announcement. It is the super special announcement.
Oh, we gotta have it. Gotta have it.
Gotta have it?
Gotta have it.
I am special. By Bitcoin, mighty costume hodlet. Sorry.
Yo.
I got back from volleyball tryouts and from the park, so I'm sorry if I look a little shiny.
Make the team. Do it.
Right.
Gundy says, make the team. Do it.
I'll try. No promises.
There is no try, only do.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought today's children, they all get everybody wins participation trophies.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's hurt.
Do you get trophies for trying out and not making the team?
But she'll make the team because nobody. You can't have a hurt feeling these days. Everybody's a winner now.
Wiener. I'm a wiener.
That's why some of the women nowadays are acting more manly than men.
Well,
Maybe
also,
they are
let's not
men,
forget,
you
part
don't
of it's
know.
actually part of the media culture. I mean, look at, for instance, The Simpsons. Does Homer actually strike you as a manly man, or is he kind of a dumb buffoon?
He's a manly man.
It depends on the episode.
The fact that you had to say depends speaks volumes, all right? But look at every TV sitcom that there is since the 80s. The guy always plays dumb,
Oh, so you mean they've been programming us for like 50 moons? Say it ain't so, Chris.
More than 50 moons.
Right. Whenever they were going, yep, Trump's gonna win. 20 years before it happened.
Well, see,
Yeah.
20 years before it happened, they were saying he should run. He would make a great president.
No, they said that in
And
the
then-
80s. That was 30 years ago.
Oh, you're right. My bad. 30 years ago, they were saying he should run and he'd make a great president. But when he ran against the party, all of a sudden now he's an idiot
Yeah.
and not qualified.
Yep.
For shame.
Yeah. Thank you, Jason Osborne. Shaggy and Scooby-Doo are afraid of their own shadow.
Yeah, but they're on serious drugs.
They were, man.
I mean, if you take that much acid, I mean, you're gonna be like, oh, I don't like
Licking
that over
toads
there,
and shit.
right, dude? Like, what's that?
It all contains. It's like Homer also strangled Bart all the time.
Yeah, that was very manly. Ah!
He's just doing what he was told, He was taught from his dad. That's how you do it. All these kids these days, they need to remember what the belt is.
Yep.
It's like, yeah,
Discipline.
they were looking for ghosts with Scooby treats. Got the Scooby snack.
So Scooby snatched.
And they were
from
always
legit.
they were always in the kitchen making sandwiches.
You notice they never had Pop-Tarts
No.
or peanut butter.
Or Hot Pockets.
Hot Pocket.
No, they should rename it to Volcano Pockets, dude. or Volcanic Ice Cores.
Toilet pockets.
No, volcanic ice cores. You cook it, the outside is fucking lava. Very center is a fucking rock solid piece of ice. So.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't cook it right.
You're supposed to put it in the crisping sleeve, bro.
I did. And then when you put it in a crisping sleeve, man, you better have it on a plate because that thing's gonna go, and it's gonna go everywhere.
Oh, man.
Got a leaker.
Hot pockets are literally the worst.
Oh fuck yeah. There's like no nutritional value to it either.
Like a sugar lick stick. and that's
Don't
about it.
DCA in the Hot Pockets, guys. You can eat better.
Yes, ramen's much healthier for you and cheaper too.
Right.
Yeah, you can cut up some hot dogs in there. You know, you'd be good to go.
Throw it in the coffee pot.
Simon knows which stand-up I'm referring to.
Yep.
I love that guy, dude. Hot Pockets. What? You can't
man.
talk? Oh, you must have had a Hot Pockets. You got third-degree burns on the roof of your mouth? Hot
Yeah,
Pockets.
Yeah, you're like breathing in air while it's still in your mouth. You're like, trying to cool it. You're like, oh.
He was like, "Be dead by dinner."
Yeah. Grandpa died from a hot pocket.
Right.
That's just sad. Everybody loved Grandpa.
Yeah,
Grandpa,
right.
we told you the hot pockets would be the death of you.
Right, don't DCA into those, only into Bitcoin. You know, I'm still curious on how the tax implications of this going to be, because we no longer are holding on to an asset. We're holding on to a foreign currency.
Not even a currency; it's a Federal Reserve note.
No. I'm talking about Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Bitcoin.
okay.
Yeah, with Bitcoin, we're
Not the
holding
US
on.
shitcoin.
We're holding on to fucking foreign currency now. No longer an asset. So I wonder how the tax code's going to hit this.
Well, just like any other,
You don't
foreign
get-
currency codes.
You don't get taxed on holding other currencies, though.
Yeah, what are they going to tax you for inflation? No, thank you.
There's no more capital gains because that's
It's
the
actually monetary.
yeah. It's just the value of what it is on a day-to-day basis versus the U.S. dollar.
Red Panda says, "I love The Simpsons. That was my whole childhood in college, man."
Hey, man, they do have a college class studying The Simpsons too.
Yeah, they predicted all the world's trials and tribulations.
Oh yeah.
Like, what
Simon
was
says,
it?
"Real
Yeah.
talk. Bitcoin is a real threat now, and they know it."
Oh fuck yeah, they know it. The central bank is sitting there going, you know, they don't want to have to deal with anything on it. They're not going to help out with the infrastructure. It's like good, because the infrastructure's already there, bro. We don't need you for that. The only
You
thing
have become obsolete.
the only thing you need to realize is now, because it's legal tender, you have to fucking accept it as
right.
as an exchange value. Even
That's
if you
right.
don't hold on to it, you still have to fucking exchange it for whatever shit currency that I have to have in your fucking country.
USD.
USD, whether it's, euros, the British pound, they have to fucking transfer it now into their currency.
That's right, Tech Man. He says, "A class studying The Simpsons? Proof you learn nothing constructive in school."
Yeah. The only thing school does is it's an indoctrination camp so that you become the next generation of order followers.
Sir, yes, sir.
What time do you have to go to your class? Yes, sir, I'll be right there. Which chapters do I have to read? Yes, sir, I'll get that done tonight.
What time do we eat dinner and go to bed? Okay, we'll take care of that right away.
Right. It's just indoctrination camps so that you fucking become the next generation of brainless zombies.
Well, let's not forget the college is actually only teaching you how to be factory workers.
Yeah. I mean, dude,
Unless you get a teaching degree, a doctor's degree, like medical doctor, nursing.
Who taught my brothers how to fucking write a check? Me and my mom, because they don't teach that shit in school. How do you balance a fucking checkbook? They don't teach that in
They
school.
purposely taught no kids finance ever in school, ever. They're like, oh, we'll leave that to the government because you're too stupid to balance books.
But if you're in the good old boys club, you everything's taken care of. Like Elon Musk's fucking sorry ass. He fucking comes from South Africa. What did his dad do? Oh, he was an emerald fucking miner. What did Elon Musk do? Oh, I didn't take any money from my dad. Oh no, he didn't. That's right, because he took fucking 2 of the largest fucking emerald stones and fucking sold it for himself. That's where he got started from. Oh, yeah, but his dad didn't hand him any physical dollars. He just took 2
no.
stones. That
Everybody
fucking paid
needs-
his whole fucking way. He's nothing.
I mean, everybody needs startup capital.
Right.
You know?
But
It's the
when
same
you,
thing
but
like,
whenever you're sitting there and you fucking outright lie about it too, on top of it, where you get your startup capital from, come on. Just like Tesla, he wrote himself into the history on Tesla as being one of the founders. He wasn't.
No, they were
There was
existing
2
before he was born.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as the car company, no, it was two guys that fucking started up Tesla. And he fucking ran off both of the original founding members, and then rewrote the Tesla history.
And fired him. I'm gonna take over your company and get rid of you. Thanks.
No, he fucking did a forced buyout on them.
I mean, business is cutthroat, man.
I like what Jason Osborne says. I've learned more on the internet than what I ever did in school.
Yep,
Your story.
it's true.
I mean, you can. The internet's cool because you can dial in on like specific topics and get like expert stuff.
Right.
Like stuff people have accumulated over like 10 years of like practicing.
I've learned economics.
Yes. You don't have to
through
learn
YouTube.
business theory from somebody that never actually ran a business.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I've learned economics. I've learned how government policies work through YouTube. I learned how to mine cryptocurrency through YouTube. I mean, there's really nothing that you can't find on YouTube.
Keeper is asking, who gave Nem too many bangs tonight? By the way, this is my 3rd monster today. Today was rough.
And you too can have some monster inside of you.
No, you want to know, Keeper of the Code, you want to know really what it is? This whole week, it's like in between me doing research for my project, I've been sitting here like kind of clearing out my Twitter feed, kind of just eliminating people out of my Twitter feed and stuff like that.
And hammer.
Oh yeah. And fucking sitting there and getting into debates with people over economics. And it's like, holy fuck, people, before you open up your mouth, did you not fucking research any of this shit?
Yeah, right.
It's like this one guy on Twitter. He's like he sells mining equipment, and he's sitting there, posting out there, going, "Yeah, I would like to see El Salvador, put together a bond or give out a loan to secure mining facilities in El Salvador using." Volcanic energy. And I'm like, why do they need to sit there and print money? Well, they're going to loan the money out. They're not just printing it. I'm like, so what you're saying is that they need to print money, which steals from the people, to start up something. Why not just let a free market come involved on there with investors like normal businesses? Normal businesses don't come in there and implement governmental loans. They are not qualified until they hit a certain level, or it is a government agency.
Hey, Nem. Want to see something cool?
Sure.
Put your clothes back on, Chris.
Damn it. How'd you know?
Proof of pants.
Coach Lord Banana Hammock. Let's go.
Oh.
Ooh. What is this?
The Dawn of the Doge shirt.
Woo!
It's waiting for you
The OG shirt.
in the No FOMO collection.
Woo! Nice. Love
Does
it.
that come in large and gray? Where's Yashnik?
Dude, I love the fact that everybody loved that hoodie.
What, the large gray one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. But it's like it's really funny to sit there and like try to have open conversations with people, trying to educate them, and they still just like blah 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 blah. I know everything compared to you.
Oh, well, CNN told me otherwise. I'm like, okay.
God.
CNN said all crypto's a scam, so I'm going to believe them.
For
Yeah.
anybody unaware of the inside joke, We made a large gray hoodie. Available at Doge Lord, and it's only available in large and gray.
Right,
Oh.
right.
Oh god.
Craziness.
Here we go. So yeah, so JP Barrick from Mining Store is the one that was trying to debate with me last, telling me that that El Salvador's got to sit there and give out government loans. It's
Sure.
like, why are you into crypto mining if you fucking believe that?
No.
Why are you in crypto if
Why
you're
are you in
so
alternative
pro-government? I sat there, and it's like one of the last things I like, sat there and kind of put back to him. Here, let me find it.
It's like when people give us shit for like Doug and XRP. I'm like, dude, it's a fucking banker's coin.
He's
I don't want that.
like governments at all levels can issue financial guarantees in order to promote projects that are deemed to be in the public interest. These guarantees are used as economic incentives for the capital market for finance the projects. And I was like, that's social programs that is paid for by the people, that hurts the poorest people, killing the middle class. Look at Venezuela as they hyperinflate. Look at Greek as they collapse, just to name a couple. And the USA is starting their hyperinflation with the infinite quantitative easing that they pay for everything on. And the US is like, oh, this is all in the best interest of the people, as they're fucking scamming the middle class and the poor. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
Bitcoin stops this as
Well,
you're
that's because
taking
it's
them
part of the agenda. They don't
Right.
want a middle class.
Exactly.
No.
And then it's like, I'm like, Bitcoin stops this as their, it takes the control of the money away from them. We should not be encouraging them to print money.
No,
Period.
definitely not. Universal basic income is a horrible thing.
Oh yeah. And we're getting to a point where we're almost in the US are going to be a serfdom nation where nobody can own a house because it's priced well above what they can pay, and we're going to have a country full of renters.
Oh yeah, like California.
Yeah, California is
Paying
is
like
more
$350,000 to $450,000 just for a 4 to 5 bedroom house.
right, which means that everybody's
I
fucking
can't
renting.
afford that. That's
Yeah.
why I'm stuck paying $2,200 in rent.
Yeah, and that's just like, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, out here in my neighborhood, a good house, 4-bedroom house, full basement, you're $1,500 a month.
That kind of house over here would be like $800K.
Yeah, I bet. I fucking bet. And then you go into
ridiculous,
New York, and my 4-bedroom ranch with no basement would be almost $1 million with the
I
property
know.
that
Oh,
it's
yeah.
sitting on.
You're living in a mansion.
I know, right? And I don't understand. It's like I know regular people aren't buying houses because as soon as a house gets up onto the market, it's getting marked up 20 to 30% over the asking price.
Right now, yeah, man. And they're getting it too. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's definitely a seller's market right now.
Oh yeah, and BlackRock is the #1 fucking buyer right now.
Well, that's because they want to buy it all up so they
Right,
can
and
rent it out
the
to us later.
government is like, yes, please, BlackRock, you know better than the plebs.
Yeah.
I gotta go ahead and say thank
You'll
you to
own
Keeper of the
nothing and be
Code,
happy.
because he says in live chat, I purposely avoid conversations with people online other than DCA. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here, buddy.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, we try to bring like at least some kind of
Damn.
Oh, Gallo,
1,200
not like
square
this.
feet. 1,200 square feet is 545K over where Golden Wolf is at.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Ooh. Holy cow.
Damn. Does that come with a yard
I mean,
or a basement?
It's a yard you can trip into your neighbors.
my townhouse with no yard is they're going for about $450 right now. Like 2-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse.
Oh my god. That's disgusting.
I know, right?
And then you got association fees too on top of it.
Oh yeah, the HOA, man. You got a pool in your neighborhood, you're effed.
Oh god,
You're talking
yeah.
$300 to $500 a month.
What? Why?
HOA, baby.
Yeah, the homeowners
What does
association.
the HOA have to do with the pool in your backyard?
Because the HOA fees pay for not in my backyard, like in the development. Because I live in an apartment. I mean, a condo, like townhouse.
Yeah, and if you have access to it, you're paying because everybody has to pay the $50 to $75 for the pool maintenance fee.
Well, that's how they're getting all the low income people out of these places. Like all the new stuff they're building around here, you're looking at like $700-800 a month just in HOA.
Golden Wolf, I don't know why you haven't sold and moved to a cheaper place.
I mean, it's like you said, man. It's hard to move, especially when you got family.
Well, if he sells his $175,000 house that he purchased,
but the problem
$545,000.
The problem is that he's not going to be able to fucking get himself into another house.
No, the market is so
That's the fucking
overbought
problem
right now.
You have big corporations that are going through and buying up houses across the country for the sole purpose of turning them into rental properties.
There's still some golden eggs out there.
There are. I'm not saying that there isn't any exceptions to the rule, but there are 5 companies, BlackRock being one of them, that is going through coast to coast and fucking outbidding anybody on a house, no matter what. Why? Because they know that there's a trick behind all of this.
Yeah,
and it's something that Janet Yellen and everybody at the Federal Reserve is all going, inflation is a good thing. It is a good thing. And this is the rhetoric that they're fucking going.
It's a good thing because nobody can afford a damn house.
No. For those who bought houses or have assets, with the infinite money printing that they're doing, it's infinitely making their value go up. Look at the houses he bought.
Happy, right?
He bought it at $175,000. It's now over $500,000. Now
like
you do that.
10 years.
You do that times 50,000 homes. You're now one of the wealthiest people on the planet.
Property, baby. The only thing that's going to hold its value in the future.
And because it's
somebody's taking stock tips from Lex Luthor.
And because there's it's all passive income, it's fucking not taxable either. It's not an income.
Nope.
And you get to write off the house every year as a depreciating asset.
You get any interest that you have to pay on it too, if you have any loans out on it. But yeah,
inflation's a good thing for paying back government debt, not for everyday consumer. It's not even good for paying back debt, because in order to pay back the debt, they'd actually have to start paying it, and they keep fucking racking it up. And they've and as everybody's seen that the traditional stock markets have dropped. Why have they dropped? Because the Federal Reserve hinted that they might be raising interest rates. They're not gonna fucking do that. Are you kidding me? They will not. They
shoot
cannot.
Themselves in the foot.
Yeah, they can't. They can't raise interest rates. Not so much because the corporations can't fucking pay back the loan. It's the fact that the government would have to fucking start paying back loans with interest. They have to keep it at near zero.
Yeah, they don't want to pay.
Right. And it's giving people like Michael Saylor the fucking absolute ability to do what he's fucking doing, where he's gonna buy over $500,000 worth of Bitcoin. How did he do this? Because he's fucking liquidating stock shareholdings in his company to fucking take a loan out against it so that he could buy Bitcoin.
Stabilize his losses,
For anybody that isn't aware of what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Lex Luthor, in the 1978 Superman movie with Christopher Reeve, he's talking about his father's advice. He says, "Son, stocks may rise and fall. Utilities and transportation systems may collapse. People are no damn good, but they will always need land, and they will pay through the nose to get it."
Yes. And we are fucking witnessing this in real time. I mean, just wait until you hear of the first house going for double what the selling price was.
100%. I mean, we're already hitting like 25-30% over.
Yep. And it's going to get worse.
That's disgusting.
Yep. I mean, 10 years ago it was, there's a crack over here. I want to take $5,000 off. I got to redo this whole room.
Yeah.
Now it's off. There's just the one crack in there. Okay, 20% more. Don't sell it to that guy over there because I want it.
I mean, if you're as old as us, you remember the 80s, you know, when mortgage rates were 14%, 17%. Like, we're going back to that. It's going to happen. It's the only thing that's going to lower the house prices is raising the interest rate.
Right. And they're not going to do that.
They're going to hold on to it as long as they can, and then it's going to crash spectacularly.
Oh yeah.
So Limitless Combo says inflation's a good thing for paying back government debt, not a good thing.
This is what I was saying,
for the everyday consumer, except that the government isn't paying back the debt.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You know, it's like that was
They don't ever
it was
wanna
his
pay,
comment
yeah.
that I was kind of like rambling about, but
Yeah, rambling. I got to the point.
I'm a little. You can't tell I'm not triggered this week. I'm not. It's like, don't get me wrong. I'm not mad. I'm not pissed off or irritated at all. It's just every day I'm like, wow, people are just stupid.
Hey man,
It's like everybody needs to get on board with the DCA because we teach people the right things.
Don't get wrecked.
Sometimes you can't actually blame them for being as ignorant as they are, considering the social programming that they've been
Right.
indoctrinated into.
Yeah.
And the psyop is real.
And all we can do is just try to get our message out to as many plebs out there for the Great Awakening.
What was the name of that movie where, you know, the whole obey thing was a big thing, and, you know, you put on the glasses, you could see that they were aliens with skulls?
Oh God, that was the 80s movie. God, what the hell was that?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, fucking he'd put the
'Cause that's
glasses
coming back
on
and
and he would see
shirts that
he would
say
see
obey.
Yeah, and he would see billboards, and then he'd put the glasses on and he'd see the underlying message behind the billboard. Oh God, I can't remember the name of that movie.
And that's what happens when you get woke, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of that movie, they all died.
Yeah, well, you know,
The
such is
aliens
life.
won.
Yeah.
The lizard people won, or whatever the hell they were.
I mean, we do have we have the lizard president, you know.
Apparently, the name of the movie is called They Live. Both Techman and Jason Osborne said it's called They Live.
Yes.
The show was V, at least one I remember. The only V I'm thinking of is V for Vendetta.
That's a good one too.
Which, by the way, in that one, the scenario for that movie was there was a sickness that took out like half the population, and they, you know, just totally took everybody's rights away. You know, it didn't even take 3% for them to take our rights away this time.
Foreshadowing anyone?
Yeah.
Predictive programming anyone? Psyop on your brain anyone?
I mean, let's face it. Okay, Hollywood isn't just the only one. Like any of the medias that are putting out movies or TV shows, they're telling you what's going to happen because it's the in thing. All right, and let's look at Bill Gates. He's always been about population control. And
Right.
what was the last Avengers movies about? Oh yeah, wipe out half the population.
Right. Let's
like
get
when
this
they had
experimental.
other-
Let's see how this experimental drug works out for the population.
And let's not forget, you know, the arguments that the bad guy made. So many people couldn't argue against it. They don't know how.
Well, that's like when they did the pandemic preparedness drills right before we had a pandemic. What are they going to start doing now? They're doing preparedness drills for countrywide blackouts.
Yep.
Not just blackouts, but also food shortages.
Yes. So
I
get
still
ready,
I
guys.
still like
We're
that.
gonna have fun this summer.
I like that petroleum plant that blew up because of hackers. But when you look at the footage from the camera that was like a couple of blocks up the street, you just watch the side of a storage container fall apart, and then definitely something hit something electrical, and then woof. That was hackers that made the building, you know, fall apart.
Of course, yeah.
Oh yeah, because you can totally do this on your keyboard and make a building fall down.
Right,
Yeah,
and
man.
start fires, you know. Yeah.
That's how you know you're outside of the Matrix, you know. When you just think about it and it happens.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that face. Somebody screenshot that.
It's like you know, with the Matrix, and he just like puts his hand out and all the bullets stop. He's just like looking away.
So speaking of the Matrix, what does everybody think the underlying message is going to be in the fourth one?
You'll own nothing and be happy.
That we were all rented batteries.
Yeah. We were just put on this planet to be power for the machines.
Right. We turned you into a Energizer battery.
Yeah.
It was a Duracell.
Oh yeah, that's
Duracell,
right,
yeah.
Duracell.
Energizer didn't want to pay out for it.
Probably.
They didn't want the sponsorship.
They're like, we
cult
don't want to make ourselves look like the enemy. We have a fluffy bunny.
It's like Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Oh, and that, dude, that one sports guy that fucking moved the Coca-Cola bottles away from him to pick up the water bottle, and then fucking Coca-Cola's fucking price went down.
Yeah.
Oh, and somebody
it's
said
Coca-Cola now.
somebody fucking memed that pretty damn good, that whole video, and was like, they showed like Ethereum and a bunch of other shit coins. He moves it over and grabs the Bitcoin and takes a sip off of it.
Tasty.
That is brilliant.
Yes. Don't worry.
That's
So
right.
I'll
Johnny
be
Lucky
the
Seven.
toxic maximalist for everybody, keeping you all
Here you
safe.
go. Johnny Lucky 7 says that the next movie will say that The Matrix is actually better.
It's good for the people.
Consume the Matrix.
Unknown Crypto. He's like, you'll own nothing and be happy. Straight out of the Communist Manifesto.
Yep.
Hey man, if you
Exactly.
look, they're making a lot of playbooks from that playbook right now, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of scary. So, you know, just take care of you and yours. You know, when the shit hits the fan, make sure you got some food, maybe like a solar generator to keep you warm for, you know, trying times. Nothing wrong with being prepared. You know,
Right.
get to do some dry
If-
food
if-
storage
if-
or something.
If 2020 showed anybody anything, it's like all the preppers had it right. Even though we made fun of them on Doomsday Preppers, you know, TV show and stuff. You know, I
Like, oh,
say
this guy
we,
needs to wear a
I should
tinfoil
say
hat.
everybody else out there. It's like, no, they had it right. And everybody that ran to the grocery store to empty shelves should have been listening.
You know, like we had a toilet paper shortage. What's next? Like a ketchup shortage?
And, you know, it's like I laughed whenever I saw the great toilet paper shortage of 2020. I was like,
I survived the toilet paper shortage of 2020.
the toilet bowl.
see, you know
Toilet
the.
gate.
Dude, it's
You
like
know the psyop
did
is
nobody realize that a washcloth and water and your ass can go together?
Wait, you know the psyop
You can
is complete
clean.
when grandma is in line at Costco and all she has in her cart is like full of toilet paper and she lives by herself. I'm like, Grandma, how messy is your ass?
I don't know, man. Some of those old ladies, I was at a Jewel, and I walked past this old lady, going to grab some milk, and it smelled like she shit herself. And I'm like, oh gosh, she fucking gas bombed me. I'm like, oh god.
Crop dust to
oh
you.
fuck yeah, dude. So my grandmother would do it too. You know, she'd be walking down the hallway, and I'm like, jet propulsion. You know.
Go faster, Grandma.
So I sit there and I'm walking past. You know, it's like I walk down the same fucking aisle. And I'm like, oh god, please don't say that she shit herself again. You know, as I'm like walking up to her. And I see a nice little brown line going down her leg. I'm like, oh god, she did shit herself.
Hey man,
Now,
just wait until
I
your
will
butthole
say,
doesn't
as
work.
much as we, you know, can see the comedy of that, or like, oh my gosh, she shit herself, ew, you know, I will say, as a former caregiver,
I felt bad.
that's like the most devastating thing that can happen to somebody.
Oh
When
yeah,
your butthole stops working, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I mean, at the time I was 17, so I mean, Yeah, that was like a running joke for a few years, you know.
Oh, I bet.
But I mean, yes, I do feel bad for her. You know, it's like it's nothing that I would wish upon anybody. But you know, it's like when you're randomly just walking by somebody, you're like, you know, it's like, oh God, this is the stuff that everybody's gonna have to deal with at some point.
Hey, you know what? You know,
But
One day it's gonna be our turn.
right,
and
right.
we're gonna
But
laugh
I'm
at
still-
ourselves like crazy.
But I'm not gonna sit there and buy every toilet paper off the shelf in the process.
Well, that was just the media hype.
I'll
man.
just go
they're
into
like,
the sh-
oh, the
I'll-
toilet paper's gone.
I'll go into the shower. You know, they make showers that you can put chairs in, even as an old person. You can wash.
But you can't take a shower in California. There's a water shortage.
Oh yeah.
They just dumped like 90% of their reserves in the ocean to save like 1,000 salmon or something. I don't remember what they said, but I was like,
I got the news from you.
insane.
I haven't been paying attention to anything on the news because I don't have a TV to.
Well, they're purposely
watch the news
shorting
anyway.
us. Like they're burning
California
crops
has a
and, like,
history of letting out the water because they're worried about the levees breaking. Okay, well if you're worried about the levee breaking, fucking fix the levee.
It's all
or
fucking
stop
you know,
telling
juice,
people
bro.
it's illegal to water your lawn. If you're worried about your levee breaking, let them use the water and deplete it. Problem solved. People got green grass.
food and water. The only reason we have food and water shortages in this country is because they're burning it or dumping it. So just let that sink
And
in.
nobody's able to grow anymore. You know,
That's
you gotta
because they
go.
put the sanctions on the freaking farmers so bad that if you don't do what they say and sell what they want you to sell, then they've been instilled sanctions on you so bad that you lose your fucking business and your property and everything else. It's a double-edged sword, man. Like they're paying, people 1.5 times their crops, but you got to burn them. If you get caught selling
know
them,
what
they're gonna
sucks?
enact sanctions back on you.
It was in the 80s. San Francisco actually basically put out that the Delta smelt was polluting the San Francisco air. It was causing the smog. It's like, all right, so you're blaming cow farts and ranches and whatnot when the
Methane.
actual weather pattern has the wind going from San Francisco to the Delta smelt, and you're blaming carbon monoxide for the problems. I don't think so, but because of that, those farmlands are now abandoned.
Yeah, yep. Unfortunately, and South Park did an episode on did a smug episode, because of all the hybrid owners in California that are fart sniffers. They'll fart into a wine glass. Oh yeah, and then they had fucking who was it? They had like some I forget the exact how the episode was like, but they had the smug people with hybrid cars because once you have a hybrid car, you're better than everybody else. And then they
Smell my
had
own farts.
yeah, and then they had
Mine's a thoroughbred car.
and then they had some guy that I forget one of the actors. He fucking did a smug. He had a conference where he was talking smug, and they were like, "What if this smug cloud combines with this smug cloud?"
Super smug.
It's like, oh no, this is bad.
The world
Quick,
caves
light a
in.
match.
Right? It's like, oh my god, this is what we're having now.
That's insane, man.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm pretty fearful of what's on the horizon.
And then the government's sitting there keeping everybody divided, us against them.
Oh yeah, of course.
We don't know who us is, we don't know who them is, but they want to make sure that we're all divided.
Well,
United
hold
we
on.
stand,
They
divided
don't even
we
know who
fall.
them are because there's too many pronouns.
I know, right?
Damn it, Kelly.
Us, them, Utes, us, we. You two Utes or them.
That there how?
Okay, now I have friends who legitimately are.
They're smug.
They smell their own farts.
No, but I don't know. It's just this social programming is just ridiculous. I'm having,
yeah,
like
my mother.
My 11-year-old daughter is actually asking me questions now. It's like, you're 11 years old. You don't need
My
to know.
mother and her husband are let's tax the rich. They have too much money. It's like, and they don't pay enough to the people. It's like, you can choose not to work for them if you don't think you make enough money working for them.
The tax laws apply to everybody. If you don't like how the tax laws are written for the rich, then why don't you do something about it and actually become rich? That way, you don't have to worry about it.
Right? No, we need to make them pay their fair shares what they want.
That's the victim mentality right there.
Yeah, exactly. And we need more social programs. It's like because the government's going to take care of the people. It's like, but you're stealing from the fucking people for these fucking communistic social programs.
The ones who are actually working.
Bitcoin stops this because they can't just fucking. Here, we're going to make this money here and give it over here. So what the government does, they play a really interesting game of, here's a profitable industry. Yoink. We're going to give it over to here where it's failing. Yoink. Oh, you failed over
the
here.
majority of it. We're only going to give pennies on the dollar.
Right, because we have 15 agencies in between that all want to get paid. You know, this is that inefficiency in the government we talk about and that energy waste.
Well, it's like the snowflakes.
Hey, the conversation's gone full circle.
You seen what McDonald's did to combat this, right? Everything is automated.
Yeah.
McDonald's being built will all be automated. You'll order from a computer. The computer will make your food. You'll probably get your order right every time, but there'll be no people there. There'll be like a manager to manage the machines, and that's it. Like,
and an
you want
IT guy.
$15 an hour, that's what you get.
Limitless. It's not so much the corporation's control. They're playing the game that the government has set out in front of them. So they're taking advantage of what the rest of the population are unaware of, that the programs are there. And the wealth gap is because of the fact that the government keeps printing money. Keeps on
let's not forget that the
stealing money from
corporations
here
actually
to
don't
over.
have the wherewithal and the know-how. They're actually hiring and outsourcing experts in the field that know the laws that can say, hey, the law says do this. You can work around and do this.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
We'll go fully automated.
That's right. You know, you want to get paid a grip for doing manual, like, you know, you can get paid $15 to flip cheeseburgers, really? Like, you really think that's the thing? Like, we should be doing that? I don't think so.
And I understand that, Limitless, that the automation is the natural evolution of technology. True. Very true. But you're no longer wanting it's how can I put it? It's like Ethereum with Vitalik sitting there going, we pay too much for security. It shouldn't be that much, right? So these same corporations that are going automated are going, oh, well, you're just fixing a computer. That's really not that hard. I really shouldn't have to pay you that much for it, right?
That's right.
You guys remember Wall-E, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody think that wasn't a hint of where we're headed?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not on spaceships to Mars or God knows
but
where,
everybody's going to be in a floaty chair that's like 500 pounds and can't
everybody
walk.
is unable to work. Nobody's doing a thing, and the government is taking care of them.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's the daddy philosophy I do not want.
That's the communism that you know, like these Gen Ys and Gen Zs are asking for. It's like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
If you're in crypto, you're not for that system anyway. You know, you're looking for additional, like, a new form of, you know, decent money, like, to try to get away from all this stuff.
Social programs don't work at all.
I mean, they never have.
No,
I don't know why they keep trying.
And my mom's husband, he tried to make the argument of what about Social Security, and I'm like, that's my money.
Yeah, that's like non-existent.
And then they were like, what about welfare? I'm like, that program that's 95% manipulated. I'm sorry, but the last time whenever I was a kid, this is going back into the fucking 80s, right?
Oh, geez, Grandpa.
So it was like my mom was at the welfare office. We were in line. We had been there for a couple hours. Fucking this pimp, and I'm gonna fucking call him a pimp for what he fucking was. He come rolling in a fucking with a newer Cadillac. Fucking He had 2 hookers on each side of him wearing mink coats. He come in with a pimp cane that was probably a good $300-400. He walks past everybody that had been standing in line for hours, walks up to the window, knocks on it. First words out of his mouth, "I want my money. Where my money?" They took care of this motherfucker before everybody else that had been waiting in line. Now, the people that were there, like my mother, single mom, fucking working 2 jobs and still couldn't make enough to put food on the table. But we weren't sitting there looking for housing or anything like that. We were just, she needed a little help to help provide food on the table. Not for her, for me.
I mean, that's the worst, man. When you have to have 2 jobs to survive.
Oh,
like,
yeah. And this was in the 80s, whenever the market was crashing in the 80s.
Oh, that was bad too then.
Oh, fuck yeah, it was.
That's
My
like
dad
when the
actually
housing
moved
market
us
went to
out of
17%.
California into North Carolina in the 80s.
Yeah.
Because of
the
so
yeah,
bad.
exactly. And my mother was in Chicago at that time. And yeah, she couldn't. There was times where, I mean, I didn't realize it because, you know, I'm 4 or 5 years old at the time. I didn't realize it. But here it is. She'd cook up some hot dogs, give me some hot dogs. I looked at her. I'm like, "Is there any more?" And she's like, "Yes." And she went to fucking bed hungry because she wanted to be the good mother. She was a goddamn good mother.
My dad learned how to cook potatoes every single way you can think.
Right.
I got sick of them. We
I
had
mean,
potatoes
kids-
for every meal: breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. Didn't matter.
That was pork chops.
I mean, kids these days don't
Can't eat pork
realize. Man.
chops no more.
I grew up on Cheerios and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah.
Like that was all we
Hey,
had,
did
really.
you know that there is an actual product called the dehydrated milk? Just add water.
There you go.
That's what I had with my cereal. That stuff's fucking nasty.
Well, my parents must have worked extra hard. We actually had milk, so.
Yeah,
So,
but
yeah,
when your food stamps, don't let you have it, you get what you get.
That's right.
That's why you should go to a trade school. If you need a job, go to a trade school. Don't go to college.
She didn't go to college.
Trade school.
She didn't go to college. She went to a little bit of college at the time, but she was a electronic repairers. That's why I know how to do electronic repairs. It's because of
go.
my mother.
That tinker stuff, man.
So this was the
Learn
shit.
a skill that
Yeah,
you could actually use.
But even with that skill, back in the 80s, she had to have 2 fucking jobs.
Yeah, man.
Well, it's like me right
because
now.
the
I'm
recession was so
practically
bad.
working 2 jobs because I'm working 16 hours a day.
Oh yeah, and
system is made to fuck
I'm
us.
waiting until next year whenever we start seeing the markets. Next year, dude, I think it's gonna be fucking bad.
This Christmas, yeah.
Well, with California opening up, a little bit, I'm actually worried that once we start hiring more people, my 16 hours are actually going to go away.
They're not gonna be hiring anybody. Illinois is basically open. They are paying people to just come in with an interview.
Yeah, no,
They're willing
they're
to
all-
feed your ass to come in for an interview.
Yeah, nobody's getting. Yeah, everyone's staying home.
Whenever
still
you're
because of all
sitting-
this government subsidy.
Yeah, if you're making, let's say, $15 an hour with universal basic income, and said job is only going to pay you minimum wage, I'm not going to go try to find that job. No.
Yep.
And I'm going to tell the government, yeah, I've been looking for a job every day. No luck. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
They've tried the system for 2 years.
I'm
The only job
I'm
you've been
trying.
applying for is, brain surgeon or something.
Well, it's like for myself, I look for a job. It's management. They're not hiring management. I'm not entry level by any means.
And Panda actually says the transfer of opportunity this past decade has definitely shifted to tech/internet.
Yep.
YouTube, streaming, TikTok, Instagram, online stores. Brick and mortar is dead
Oh
before
yeah.
the pandemic.
Oh yeah.
And
I
then
know.
Unknown
It's
Crypto
horrible.
says, I grew up on onion soup. It's all we could afford.
Yep. I
And,
feel you.
What was it? McDonald's was giving out iPhones to come in for an interview?
iPhones for jabs? What?
I know that I know like there's places that would like
Oh,
full
snap.
meals and stuff like that.
Yo, what up?
In
yeah,
South Carolina, if you need a job and you're in South Carolina, Hardee's is offering a $400 sign-on bonus.
Yep.
I mean, states are offering you $12,000 to move there right now.
Yep.
Like I can get $12,000 to move to West Virginia. They will pay me. Like that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Ban Yashnik. Yo.
And then
Yo,
and
he
then,
showed up.
and then they wonder, and then a lot of these people are wondering why there's so much crime rate. Fix the fucking money. If they fix the fucking money, they'll notice that. Oh my God. You know that in the 60s there was a lot of fucking systemic fucking racism? In the 50s there was all 10 tons of systemic racism. Did you know that the crime rates, even in the hood, wasn't that bad? Because the money was still good.
Yeah, I mean, like it's, I've heard stories on the news of like people just go into Walgreens and just fill up bags of shit and walk out.
Emmanuel's like, Amazon's paying $1,000 for a signing bonus. Holy
Nobody's
shit.
prosecuting for theft anymore.
Oh yeah, Chris, is it true that they decriminalize fucking petty theft out there?
It's like
It
anything
has
under
gone
900
from-
bucks, I think.
It has gone down in severity.
Because there's a few videos that have come out where cop is standing right there as the dude fucking is like at a CVS or something, and he's just fucking loading up his like shopping bags and shit like that, garbage bags, and fucking just rides out right past the cop, and the cop didn't do anything. I know that they don't do that. The California does nothing with breaking and entering on your car. Because they were cracking down on that, and then they fucking realized that they were just loading up the fucking their fucking slave criminal system.
I mean, it's weird stuff, man. Weird stuff happening all over the planet right now.
Well, when your prison system is already overpopulated,
Well, I don't really
they're
call them
letting
prison.
shit go.
I don't call those prison systems in California. That's slave
day
labor.
camp.
No, it's slave labor. What the fuck are they doing all in there? They're fucking doing road work, making a
they're not
license
doing
plate.
road work out here in California.
Oh, they're I thought they were still digging ditches out there.
Every ditch that I've seen dug has been by actual companies.
Oh, nice. They're
You
still
know,
there, but I
have
know
yet to see
I know that they
a
make.
chain gang and a dadgum sheriff with a
Chain
shotgun.
gang.
I do know for a fact that they make fucking license plates though for state of California. It's all done through the fucking jail system.
Now, you can do that in a metal shop.
Yeah, you can, but they use their
They're
slave
not
labor.
going out of prison to work, and if they are, it's not where I'm at.
And prisons.
I mean, you would see them in their orange jumpsuit. They don't wear black and white stripes anymore.
Yeah, they got those Louis Vuittons now.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, Jesus Christ.
Captain Insado.
Red
Lives
Panda's like,
matters,
ban
Yashna."
prisons. Yeah, that's not going to help the system either.
I mean, we just need to ban for-profit prisons.
Yeah.
Like
State-
private
not wrong
prisons,
about
like they make a rip, yo.
Yeah, state-run
Well,
prisons.
they're paid to hold people for petty things
Yep.
and to increase your sentence for any discrepancy. Oh, you talked back? 3 more years.
Yeah, they got to keep you in there, man. They're like a
I
paycheck
know.
to them now.
I know. Whenever I was in, I fucking witnessed it firsthand. Fucking.
You were in the
God.
prison system?
Yeah. Yep, boosting cars. I'll admit it. I was a fuck up when I was 18, 19 years old.
I mean, I've been arrested.
So what
a
did
few
you
times.
witness?
So, this is like the first time I'm in Cook County jail.
Cook County.
In Cook County.
Cook County.
So Chicago jail. And I'm shackled up to this one black guy, and I'm like kind of looking around. He's like, he taps me on the shoulder. He's like, just keep your eyes forward, dude. Trust me. I'm like, okay. You know, so I'm just like staring forward. Fucking guy behind me, he's like staring at the cops, the prison guards. Prison guard goes, "You eyeballing me, boy?" and he started laughing. And he's like, "Oh, you think this is fucking funny?" And he started giggling some more. They fucking unshackled him, and they pulled him off to the side. Now we get pulled into the kitchen area where we were getting our, some of us, hadn't had a meal in like 3 days because we were in regular little jails where they don't fucking feed you. So we're getting our first meal there. This guy fucking, 3 cops fucking come walking in, all fucking rubbing their knuckles. Dude fucking walks in behind them. Whole side of his fucking, being a black guy, they don't turn black, they turn purple. So the whole side of his face is fucking swollen and purple. He's staring at the fucking floor, not saying a fucking word. These fucking 4 prison guards beat the shit out of him while he was shackled.
You know what time it is.
Yeah. They shackled and beat him. This is how they fucking treat him. Because these fucking prison guards look at everybody that's there as an animal. In the way that they think that they need to correct an animal is you hit them. And I guarantee you this is not systemic in just one area. I guarantee you it's across the country.
It's global. It's global, man.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Just say,
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens. We have yet to see the Gestapo in full force on this country yet, but it's probably
it's happening.
Okay, so for those of you on the podcast, oh wait, we're not recording, are we?
No.
Mikhail's not here.
Yep. No. Mikhail's in the Benadryl days.
No podcast today. Oh, that's not good.
I know, right? Oh my god.
Podcast's gonna hate us.
So Yashnik was like, lube. And then Red Panda's like, Yashnik, next lube shill is a bannable offense.
Right.
Yeah, lube life does matter, but only sometimes.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh, I bet people wish they had lube life in prison.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't hurt so bad.
They have loogie life in prison.
No. Change the subject quick.
I'll change it real quick. Does everybody? I hope everybody knows who Neil Patrick Harris is, aka Doogie fucking Howser.
What did he doogie this time?
No. I'm gonna give him a fucking standing ovation.
Oh yeah, go for
Proof of pants.
He's a fucking Bitcoiner.
Of course he is.
He's an early adopter on Bitcoin, and now he's promoting fucking coin flip.
The ATM service.
Yes, he's fucking promoting coin flip.
Man, those
not
coin
any,
flip guys
not
took
any
over.
fucking shit coin, fucking any shit fucking exchange. He's fucking coin flip. I love it.
What exchange does CoinFlip run on? Do they have their own?
It's their own thing. Yeah, it's their own network.
So all the coins they have to hold.
I believe so. And coin flip is in Chicago. The CEO is. I'm trying to get the CEO to come on here.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'm like, come on. I'm a miner, dude. We're Chicagoans. Let's talk. Come over here.
Why don't you try to get him and Doogie Howser on here?
Oh, dude, that would be baller, dude. if he finally messages me back, I'm gonna ask. Be like, I want you and Doogie on, you and Neil Patrick Harris on here now.
Yeah, stat. Savage. Where is Savage? Did he Friday night stream today?
I didn't see a notification.
I don't think Savage.
I don't know what's
MIA.
happening with. Yeah, I don't know what is happening. A lot of people don't know. For those that do know, they said keep him in your prayers.
Oh no! Hope everything's all right.
Yep.
Yeah. So Red Panda says, Nim, Gundy stuff and things, and Doge Lord. So with all of these existential issues with life in America, what is the ultimate fix? What would you implement right now if you could?
Implement. Be
Bitcoin?
prepared.
No, I just implement Bitcoin. Fix the money, fix the problems.
Well, the short term, I would say get all your cash out of the bank and at least keep some at home. Because when your credit card and your bank card ceases to exist, you're going to need cash. Food storage and some way to power your devices at a minimum.
If I was in charge, I'd make Bitcoin the legal tender here.
Them's got kitties, so he's good on food.
Right. This is Cammy, guys. And she's cute. She's so
Hi,
cool.
Cammy.
She
You gotta
gives
fatten her up when you
she
eat her.
gives kisses.
She doesn't give you kisses. She's just licking the salt off your face.
and
That's what my dog does.
here's her brother, Pepe.
You haven't seen-
Pepe Small.
Pepe. Oh, hello, Pepe.
Pepe Small.
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 So Bitcoin is the legal tender.
You know,
Voting on the
Australia's-
blockchain.
No, don't need any. Don't
No,
need
no, no,
voting
no,
with
no.
blockchain.
No.
You know, Australia's
This
bank
is
shut down today, right?
my solution.
Oh, okay.
You talk about yours when it's your turn, damn it.
It's just Bitcoin.
And term limits. No more career politicians.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, term limits for sure, yeah.
No,
Need those.
we need turd limits.
I mean, it used to be like you do
I've
your
got a
2
meme.
years
And then
I've
and
got a
go
all
meme
of
for
the
that.
existential freaking bullshit that we're paying for, like paying countries off so that they can hate us. No, they can hate us for fucking free.
Right.
Well, I mean, Congress makes like, you know, 400,000 a year, and they only work like 100 days out of the year, and you're like, what the hell are we paying you guys all this money for? You just keep fucking us and giving yourself raises.
Yeah.
Like, this gotta stop, yo.
Put them back on 160,000 a
like
year. That's it.
fucking Governor Newsom fucking shuts down New York, kills off the businesses, watch riots come through, and you got paid.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, okay, you want to fucking tell people that you are for the people? You shut down everything? Why don't you say no to your paycheck while you're at it?
I know, right?
You're saying no to their paychecks. Why not yours?
Right.
Yeah.
Why don't you give your paycheck to the people? Because you're for the people, right?
You believe in socialism, right?
Yeah.
Prove it.
Well.
Redistribute your wealth.
Well, if you
asshole.
think about it, socialism is all the people over here are the same, and then you have the wealthy over here. You know, you got the hood here, and then politicians over here, because communism and socialism are the same.
Oh, man, they might as well be holding hands, skipping down the street.
Oh fuck yeah!
Singing cool
Right along with Marxism.
Yeah. Oh, they're behind, you know.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
slow.
and then it's all
What
backed
up,
up.
Batman?
It's all backed up with Keynesian economics.
Batman.
Batman. What's up, big guy? Glad you made it.
Oh, crap, it's midnight, yo. I gotta go to
Oh
work.
shit!
Gotta
You
go to
gotta
work?
get out of here.
Gotta go to work.
All right. Well, yeah, it's kind of getting late here. I mean, Doge Lord's the only one where it's like, oh yeah, it's fucking early, guys. What are you talking
Like
about?
9 p.m.
It's only
Like,
9.
I just
what
got
the
home.
hell?
Shit.
Right?
Haven't even eaten
It's
dinner
fucking.
yet.
It's like 11 o'clock here. 10 midnight for him. It's like, yeah.
You gotta get up at 1 a.m. again today?
No, I actually, because of tomorrow's events, I went ahead and said I'm not coming in on my day off.
Awesome.
And
I get to sleep tonight.
Nope. Sleep is good for you.
Yeah, I won't be getting just like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. I'll actually get to have a full night's rest.
and depending on the day tomorrow, depending on my day tomorrow. 3080
T.I.
Ti.
That's not a Rog Strix. Where the
It's-
Rog Strix at?
Dude, this is fucking 2Gs, dude.
So is the Rog
My
Strix. I think
30
last time I
my
saw it.
3080 non-Ti was only $1,000. This
Yeah.
one's $2,000 fucking dollars, dude.
Inflation's not happening, guys.
And
Don't worry
the
about it.
and if it was the ROG Strix version, dude, it's been over $2,500 for this.
Scalped, man. Yeah, they're like $4,000 online.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. And then of course, you know, I've got some GPUs to fix and everything.
Fuck yeah.
And I've like kind of already halfway taken it apart because I wanted to make sure it wasn't a waste of time. I needed to make sure that the memory, all the memory power wasn't fried on it.
No
Pair
no hot spots.
circuits.
Yeah, because like once the memory control module fries out and takes the memory out with it, the VGA core is fried.
Yeah, game over.
Yeah, 12 volts straight to the core. Insto
Put
short.
the smoke back in. Put the
Right.
smoke back in.
The magic smoke.
The smoke was put there by the manufacturers. Put it back.
Right.
Unfortunately, there's no processor putting it back in.
And that's basically the same card that the P104 mining specific cards are, except that this has video outputs on it. So I've got two broken P104s that I can sit there and pull parts off of to fix this one.
There you go.
Hell's yeah.
At least not wanting to recycle
Right?
that shit.
Fuck yeah. I was like, dude, I got donor boards now.
I mean, yeah. I got a bunch of old computer shit from back in the day. You never know.
Speaking of old computers, I'm looking for a new one for my daughter.
Oh, yeah?
Another hand-me-down would be nice.
Well, I don't have any more, so.
The minimal amount of let me upgrade this GPU.
Well, that's why you get a new one, and you give her the one that I gave you, you know? The hand-me-down train just keeps rolling.
Right.
Well, she graduated high school this year. You know, so
Ooh.
she's going off to Berkeley. She's going to need something that's actually going to...
Berkeley?
Yeah, she's going to need something.
What was the
that
last
actually
time you
handles
saw
everything.
a DDR3?
Oh, man, don't make me pull out my DDR1
I remember when
sticks.
those used to be sexy.
It didn't even say DDR1, it just said DDR.
Yeah. this is 4 gigabytes of DDR3,
4, man.
right?
Gosh,
That's big time.
ballin'.
Hey, I've got DDR2 in my other motherboard.
1 gig sticks.
2 gig.
2 gig sticks.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was the highest you could get back then.
Yeah. I had a whole whopping 8 gigabytes on there, dude. I was balling.
8? Wow.
Yeah,
Dude,
dual channel RAM, dude.
Oh, very
Ooh,
nice.
fancy.
That must have cost you like $3,000 back then. Like the original PC, you know,
Dude,
it's
man,
like
I-
$6,000.
Dude, I fucking rocked that PC out for 15 years almost.
Dude, my
you know,
my
back
first
when-
computer was a hand-me-down from my dad. It was an Apple IIe with the black and green screen. Second
Oh,
one after
yeah,
that was a
two-color.
Macintosh with a black and white screen.
No CRTs back then. It was all two-tone.
Right. Too funny. Well, anybody got any comments or questions before we head up out of here, guys?
I got one, guys.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to hear one more announcement?
Yes.
Oh. I see a bunch of FAs from Gundy. Anybody else?
I love the announcement.
Thank you,
Yo,
Batman.
yo, yo,
Smash
yo.
that like button. Yes. We
Oh
have
God,
18 people
Panda's
watching.
he's like, yeah, brutal. He's like, I bought two 3070 Ti's for 2,100. Holy shit!
$1,000 per 1070? That's crazy, man. They were like going for. Weren't the 3080s going for like
$1,000,
$799 or something?
like 1,100 for the top tier.
I think we've maxed out our FAs in the chat.
Oh wow, yes, that was quick.
It's time.
It's time.
It's what?
Each
What?
time.
I forgot one.
What did I forget?
Me.
No, she
Get
already
over
did it.
here.
She already did it.
Are you gonna do it?
Oh,
Yeah.
she wants me to do it in front of her.
Oh.
DCA Adventure is rated.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, for all you sexy motherfuckers, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Freaking language,
Yo.
mister!
Kitty, no.
My show.
I'm the top.
My show.
Oh god. Does she own crypto? Not yet.
What? You don't give her an allowance in Bitcoin?
Do you want to play a game?
You know you can get they have the Bitcoin piggy bank.
No, I didn't know about the big bank.
Oh shit, dude! They got a Bitcoin piggy bank. Hey, you can get your daughter.
Send me a link.
I will find that for you, dude.
Link it.
Panda's like, language.
Oh man. Oh, man.
I think Panda and my daughter both forgot what channel this is.
Right?
I could love you guys.
Panda.
Oh man, thank you for making Friday fucking awesome.
Right,
So
right.
much
had-
awesomeness.
You know, we had a shorthand right here. You know, it started off with just Brian, and then you know the rest of us jumped in. But
Right, right.
you guys make it fucking awesome. We love
Hells
you guys.
yeah. And for all my RGB warriors, we'll definitely be doing our mining after dark, guys. So definitely stay tuned for tomorrow with all the mining knowledge. Maybe I might even do a little 3080 Ti live testing tomorrow.
Nice.
Mining
nice.
in the dark.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Keeper the code said we need to all hook her up. Set up a wallet.
Hell yeah.
Tell you what, as soon as I get that piggy bank, I'll give you guys the address.
Yeah.
Nice.
Save up for that college tuition because it's just
You
gonna
know,
get
'cause
more
I'm
and
not
more
paying for it out of
expensive.
You won't be able to.
Exactly. Guys, thank you for being here. If you are brand new, definitely subscribe, smash
Smash
that
that
like
Lizzie
button,
like button.
join
yes.
the Discord in the link below. It's free to hang
Yeah.
out with us. With my crazy schedule, I'm not in there as much as I used to be, but I'm hoping that will change in the near future. And you get to hang out with Brian and Mikkel for mining.
Woo.
And hopefully,
Jay for
Mikhail is
trading.
out of the woods in the morning. You know, he does a couple
Yeah.
of things in the early morning time. If you want to catch
Once he's
those.
done with his Benadryl hangover.
Right. No, that's Mikkel.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, she's already, you know, all about the hodl life. She's made known that she wants to hodl,
Nice.
It's good, man.
and
It's good.
she's also made known that she wants to get into creating her own merch store as well.
Ooh.
So yes, so I'm hoping in the near future I'll be able to at least get one of her designs created by professional artists that we will hire together.
Awesome.
Oh yeah,
Show them the ways.
exactly.
Because school ain't teaching them for sure.
School ain't teaching anybody anything. You gotta teach your kids a skill, and
They're
if
gonna
you,
teach you critical race theory.
if
that's
you don't have
about
any
it.
skills to pass on to your kids, at least encourage them to go to a damn trade school that will give them the skills.
Oh God! And, you know, there's a guy in Chicago. I'm also trying to see if I can get his contact info too. He is he's in the medical field. Black guy, came out of the ghetto in the south side of Chicago, and they in Chicago schools are wanting to put in race theory as being taught in the classroom, and he absolutely spoke out against it. Absolutely, he's like,
What was his argument?
He's like, I went to school. No white guy fucking held me back. I got a degree. No white guy held me back. I'm in the medical field. I have no oppression. It was hard work. He's like, I advocate through the hood. Hard work. Stop playing the victim. He's like, sitting there and teaching a white kid that black people are oppressed by telling them that it's your fault. It's just gonna fucking damage the kids. Let the kids be kids. Let them be friends. Not that, oh, I've got to be careful what I say to him because I don't want to be racist to him. No. Fucking let kids be kids. Let them have their jokes. Let them be free. We do not need to damage these kids before they even grow up.
He's not wrong.
It's like fucking...
Oh. We got a Kickstarter link. The Earn It, the world's first smart piggy bank.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Tames.
Is it still on? Is it only available here on Kickstarter, or is it already a finished product? Now?
I'm not sure.
It says pre-order here.
Yeah, the last time I heard about it, it was like a year ago.
Jeez, it was last updated June 13th, 2017.
Yeah. It's been
There's got to be a website where this is already a product.
I'm hoping so. I thought they had a product that was already out.
Well, there's a product that looks like a piggy bank connected with a wire, the wall, but they're still asking for pledges by the looks of it. the fact that it's been since June 13th, 2017, and they raised $82,000 and there isn't an official website yet is concerning to me.
Yeah, that
Personally.
that would be. I don't. Yeah, I guess it must not. They must have fucking been a failed project, but it was like fucking a cool idea. It
Yeah.
really was. Open dime. Get her an open dime. They're cheap. And it's kind of like a piggy bank with an open dime. It's basically a bare metal USB. It is a one-way valve. Basically, you can put Bitcoin in there all day long. There is a piece in there that you've actually got to stab into it to unlock the pathway so you can pull the keys out. So it only allows data going in, not out, until you break the seal. So kind of like a piggy bank. So open dime.
Delivery 2015. What?
Keeper of the code sounds like a piggy bank rug pull. But open dime though.
Open dime.
Yep. I have some of their. I have their hardware wallet.
Credit stick wallet.
Yep. And it's got a tamper seal on there, so you know you can just look at it at a glance and know if somebody is like stolen your shit.
All right, well, I've got the web page opened up. If you guys find any other kid-friendly crypto options, send me the link or tag me in the Discord. In the meantime, guys, we got to get out of here.
Yep.
Appreciate every single one of you. You guys rock.
are all awesome motherfuckers. Definitely smash that Lizzie like button if you're new here. Subscribe. Make sure the bell notifications turned on because we know YouTube likes to turn it off on people and shadow ban them. It's their thing.
Oh, almost forgot.
Uh-oh.
Give me a second. All right. So, Father's Day is coming up. For all you dads.
Sunday, right?
Yeah. Look, I got dad swag on Doge Lord. Dogecoin dad hats, like the Flex Fit hats. Crypto dad, just like a normal dad, but way smarter. I like that one. That one's cool. And then you got the Bitcoin dad t-shirt. We got 2 pages of this stuff, guys.
Woo!
All right. All sorts of dad hats. So many stunning designs. So, guys, treat yourselves.
Woo!
In the meantime, you guys are fucking awesome.
And we'll definitely see you all on the next one. Yo!
Peace out, guys.